Hey, what's up guys, Yo PC here. Today I'll be showing you some of my games with 2.6 Hog in Path of Legends. Well, I'm still pretty low, but I think I'm doing pretty decently so far, so I just want to show you some of my games and walk you guys through the process of playing 2.6. So I had lots of Mega Knight matchups, and it's very important to learn to get used to that deck. Okay, so let's start with the first one. So here he played Lumberjack at the bridge. I played Ice Spirit as a cycle move, and I didn't react immediately. Okay, so Ice Golem in that position to kite Lumberjack away. Musketeer to hit the Lumberjack and the Giant Skelly. Okay, Giant Skelly takes these things down, and now it's up against my Musketeer. My Hog was a mistake. Couldn't really kite him well. I locked at the very last moment so that Giant Skelly would drop his bomb away from my tower. So note how he's the tip of the lock to push the Giant Skelly away. Okay, so here I used Ice Golem because Ice Spirit isn't that effective against guards, since their shields actually have a lot of health. So just let your Princess Tower's arrows take it out. So yeah, so far it's a perfect defense. I've got more damage on him on both sides, and he hasn't touched my tower at all. Okay, so he went for Wizard. I decided to fireball his Wizard. I leaked a bit of Elixir, which is a mistake, because I was wondering whether I should go Ice Spirit here. But okay, so he goes Lumberjack, and I decided to go Skeletons here, then Ice Spirit, and then Low Musketeer, lock the Mini P.E.K.K.A and the Wizard. And it's pretty chill. The Ice Golem there was to stop the Mini P.E.K.K.A from either hitting my Musketeer or the tower, because the reach would go down, so naturally your Musketeer and your tower cannot kill it quickly enough. Okay, here was where I made a slight mistake. So I tried to play Evil Skellies on the guards, but guards hit faster and they also have a longer range, so it's not gonna work. Evil Skellies cannot be used against guards. Just remember that. So I went Hog opposite lane because I didn't want him to get too much damage on the right side. I wanted to pressure both lanes in case it would become a 2-tower game. So he played Hunter there. First I fireballed, and apparently his Hunter didn't die, so I went for Ice Golem there. Then I locked his Hunter so they wouldn't kill my Ice Golem instantly. So now I went for Skellies here to distract the Giant Skelly, and I went for another Ice Spirit and a Fireball on his Wizard. Not perfect, his Wizard still got a hit on my tower, but it's better than his Giant Skeleton's bomb exploding on my tower. And ultimately I'm still up on damage on both lanes. Okay, so here I went for Hog opposite lane. I didn't want to try to kite because I might miss and it would be a disaster. Okay, he arrow predicted my skeletons. After that he locked me, he zapped me, so I locked him back. Yeah, so it's even. I played Ice Golem here so that my Musketeer could help with the defense, and the Ice Golem could be a tank for the Musketeer. So you gotta know how to synergize your placements and your setups and everything, and take advantage of your opponent's actions to actually help you achieve ideal positions, like, you know, how the Ice Golem was tanking for the Musketeer, which helped me to get some damage on the right side. So now I knew he was going to pressure me on the left. I made a mistake of going Musketeer behind King Tower on the right side. I actually intended to do it on the left side, okay, honestly. But I just messed up the placements. Okay, now here it's where it gets kind of dangerous. I went Ice Spirit here, Ice Golem. I had to make sure the Giant Skeleton did not die next to my tower. And the moment it connects to your tower, it's right next to your tower, there's no getting it away. So make sure the Giant Skeleton doesn't get on your tower. Okay, so I fireballed, and I also played Skeletons to be safe, but they weren't necessary. Now I just logged his guards. Yeah, log counters guards pretty well. And yeah, my defense has been basically perfect so far. Ice Spirit at the bridge, and then I think he left the game by now. So yeah, nothing much. Just fireball, and that's it. But even if you continue playing, just defend, and after a successful defense, just like maybe fireball cycle or go Hog. Well, actually no, you have to keep your fireballs. So yeah. Okay, so now I played against this double evolution player, which was, well, it wasn't easy considering that he also had dagger touches, but well, I tried. Okay, so first step, Ice Spirit in the back, because Ice Spirit at the bridge wouldn't do anything. He had Night Witch. And I tried to fireball his Night Witch. Yeah, okay, I fireballed it properly. Then Monk. So I really screwed up the first part. I went Ice Golem here, and then I tried to. I thought I could, by placing the lock here, it would bypass his Monk, but it didn't work. So I ended up taking a ton of damage. Just watch this horrible play. Bad Ice Golem. Actually, the Ice Golem was decent, but like his Firecracker got a ton of damage on me. And yeah, it was a terrible starting interaction. He went Sparky there. I only had 5 elixir, and I knew I was kind of dead. So my next thought was I needed to get to my skeletons so that I could surround the Sparky and fully counter it. So I went hog opposite lane first to split his push up, then I tried to surround the Sparky with skellies. Didn't really work out. Decided to lock the Sparky and the Firecracker. I took advantage of it. And I sprayed here for the activation, but it didn't really work because I'm silly. And Ice Golem here so that the E-Dragon doesn't chain on my tower, and so that it will reach the bridge just as the E-Dragon dies, so I can transition to a hog push, as you can see. So what happens here is that Ice Golem will tank for the hog. It could get me one hit, and now he's down on Elixir. Now I made sure that the monk didn't reach my tower, so that when I played Evo Scaling, so he couldn't activate the ability and get value from it. So as you can see, he was just losing. I locked it so that yeah. Okay, and my Evo Skelly is connected to his tower, and yeah, he was dead afterwards. Fireball is Evo Firecracker. This is how overpowered Evo Skellies are, but okay, it doesn't really matter. Now we go back to our original speed. I just kept pressuring on both lanes. At this point, I was mostly trolling. Yeah. Masking the back. Fireball is Night Witch. Okay, he activated his monk ability. I played Ice Golem first. I made sure his monk was no longer operating before I logged. Then after that, Skelly's around, and then I just fireballed. I wanted to be safe, but well, his Sparky still got damage on me. But it didn't really matter. I could just go hog opposite lane. I just pressured opposite lane. Ice Spirit first, and then Evo Skelly's around. He didn't really go for Golem, so yeah. He could have beaten me maybe if he went for a large push. And it's also kind of sad that I couldn't get a very high quality game. As you can see, I didn't exactly play very well in this game, but yeah. Let's just count ourselves as lucky. This one was against another double evolution player. He apparently is at 9,000 trophies on Trophy Road. Yeah. Just when Ice Spirit first play, he's playing some kind of P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam, P.E.K.K.A Hog or something, yeah. So I went hog the same lane as his Royal Ghost, which was a mistake. I should have gone hog opposite lane, but I didn't see his Royal Ghost at first where he deployed the hog. I fireballed his Firecracker, and then I tried to kite his Royal Ghost. He went Bandit, so I played Skellies down there. And I should have played Ice Spirit closer to my King Tower, as you can see, because his Bandit still ended up dashing onto my Princess Tower, which was pretty stupid. Okay, I just decided to ignore the Ghost on the right, because it would do less damage than on the left, so there's no point defending that. Just yeah, I countered the Hog Rider, and yeah, now I had to pressure opposite lane. I was losing in every single way, because even if I pressured this lane, he could just get more damage on the right side, and we would still be even. Okay, so now I tried to fireball his Firecracker, I think, and I missed. Okay, but I did hit the Ghost, which is still decent because I could surround the Ghost and fully counter. Okay, I went for Ice Golem here, and Skellies. Went for Ice Spirit, and I tried to counter his Bandit. It didn't really work out. Still got a King Tower activation. And that was honestly what I wanted. Okay, Cannon there was a very dangerous placement. I should have played Cannon closer to the left side. Not exactly optimal play. I played pretty suboptimally. Went for Hog because I knew he wasn't that high on Elixir. He couldn't afford a P.E.K.K.A because I sort of deduced that he was playing P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam or P.E.K.K.A Hog, you know, like whatever you call it. Okay, now the strategy was to surround the Ghost with Evo Skellies, I think. And then after that, Ice Golem for the Evo Firecracker. Yeah, for the Evo Firecracker. And now for the Bandit, just an Ice Spirit such that it doesn't dash, and then freeze it, and it's full counter. So now it's up on Elixir and up on damage. I just have to keep pressuring him up the lane. He just spent a 4 Elixir on the Hog. Another positive Elixir trade for me. I was clearly up, so I could go Hog on the right. You go for P.E.K.K.A, but my Hog would still get like one hit, which is honestly all I need. There's my Musketeer in the back. Standard defense when he starts to ramp up a huge push. Now I must get rid of his Firecracker no matter what. So I Skeletons here, and after I fireball his Firecracker. Okay, his Fireball kills my Musketeer, which is a huge disadvantage. Ice Spirit here, and Ice Golem on the left to kite. It's a very standard defense. You got to make use of the center. Okay, Cannon down here, Skellies. And I logged, I think. No, I didn't log. I didn't deem it necessary. I Spirit here to freeze them. You got to defend your Musketeer. Okay, Fireballs one more time, so I knew he was down. So I went Hog on the right. And I pre-logged because I knew he would play P.E.K.K.A, so okay, it's fine anyway. I only got one hit. Now I have to defend his Evo P.E.K.K.A. Let me show you guys how to do it. So first, remove any splash troops, like his Evo Firecracker, and after that, now I'll go Evo Skellies on the Evo P.E.K.K.A. It's a counter. Okay, now I just counter this Hog on this side. Okay, bad Ice Spirit. Okay, now just try to freeze the Evo P.E.K.K.A as much as you can, log it, whatever. Just make sure it isn't killing anything, and you have DPS on it. That's all. Okay, now my King Tower really helped me out. Ice Spirit was kind of unnecessary. Okay, and that was a win. Yeah, just keep pressuring opposite lane. That is the ultimate strategy for 2.6, and know your interactions. You need to know how to kite with Ice Golem because it's one of the best things that you can ever do. You know, kiting with Ice Golem is the reason why many 2.6 players win. Oh right, and I was playing on ladder too. Yeah, I beat this over-leveled guy. And yeah, sorry guys, but I now have level 14 Expo. Yeah. Which is kind of a shame. Okay, let's just feature this game. I haven't been playing 3.0 Expo for a long time. I'm pretty rusty. But it's still my highest level deck. So... okay, so here, it's just Skellies in the back. You can't cycle Expo, Tesla, Fireball, so just Skellies in the back. And Archers in the back. And okay, you went Ram in the back, so just immediately pre-Tesla. Yeah, you don't want to do any funny stuff, especially when you're up against Dagger Duchess. Okay, this will be a full counter because you see Tesla 4 tiles in between it and the river. Bad Ice Spirit, it was poorly timed, and I don't know why I went for the Knight, it was really stupid. I just decided to log because my Skellies wouldn't be able to full counter because I only have level 12 tower, level 12 Skellies against the level 14 wall breakers. So as you can see, I was already losing in a way. Okay, so he overcommitted on the right lane. So I could Fireball at some point, but first things first, Skellies down here so that he can deal with the Goblin Brawler and Archers here. Ice Spirit to freeze the Goblin Brawler. Ooh, and yeah, and just lock the Witch and the Dark Goblin. I'll just go Tesla here. It was a bad Tesla. I thought it wouldn't pull because, and I thought I messed up the placement. So I played Evo Skellies down there, which was clearly a mistake. As you can see, I just spent everything. He went for Valkyrie, which is also pretty stupid of him. My Tesla just countered it. I played Knight down here to be safe. I had to recover now, okay, because I was in a very terrible position. I just messed everything up. His Dagger Duchess had basically the same amount of health as my Princess Tower. Even though it's clearly overpowered and it renders most of my cycle cards useless, he decided not to defend my Knight. My Knight got one hit, which I consider a blessing. I Fireball his Witch, just for the damage, and then logged. And a low Tesla, because I didn't try to pull since I was in a sort of panic mode. Skelly's there also to counter the Ram. Yeah, now I just have to focus on defending properly. Ice Spirit here to freeze. Terrible Ice Spirit. Okay, that's the Archer's placement. Okay, it works out pretty well. It's a full counter. Okay, you saw that Archer's here. When he plays Wall Breakers, you got to react very, very quickly. If you play Archers when the Wall Breakers are already more than halfway from the bridge to your tower, then it's not gonna work. It's gonna kill both of your Archers, and both Wall Breakers are gonna explode on your tower. Okay, give me lots of log value. You saw that log. And I Fireball his Witch and his Goblin Brawler at the same time. Unfortunately, one of his Wall Breakers connected to my tower because he's so over level. And it's fine. I got a ton of damage from this connection. Easy, like 1000 damage. Yeah, and then just cycle stuff in the back. When he played P.E.K.K.A, I knew he was going to play like Witch and Ram Rider because I roughly tracked the cycle. I knew he would be back. So Expo first to counter the P.E.K.K.A. Now just Fireball his Witch. Wait if he played anything. Okay, then just log. Evo Skellies on the P.E.K.K.A. And then after that try to fully counter the Dark Goblin. Now he spam Valkyrie at the bridge, so just counter with Knight. Be very systematic, learn to dissect your opponent's push and know how to deal with each one individually and together as a whole. Okay, so he played Wall Breakers there. I played Tesla actually to predict his Ram Rider, but well, it didn't matter. He played Wall Breakers, and I basically got his tower. Just had to log his Ram back, and then Fireball. Done. Very, very easy. I did not play very well at the start, but as you can see, overall things are still pretty good. Yeah. Should I feature this game? Sure. as long as your opponent has a level 12 fireball, it can kill your Musketeer. So I didn't really have a great position here. Okay, Skellies to get damage on the Archer Queen, and after that, Ice Golem here. Basically, your goal is to just, yeah, it's to keep the Archer Queen distracted as long as possible. I played Hog there, and of course, his Mega Knight killed my Hog, because he had Dagger Duchess too. Yeah, so first things first, Musketeer, then Ice Spirit, tries to round the Mega Knight with Skellies. Okay, never mind, I just went for Ice Golem instead. Oh, wait, okay, yeah, the Skellies were kind of weird, very awkward, but overall it's still a very sound defense. I logged the Witch. Okay, very nice, and I didn't want to push because, I didn't want to push Hog because, yeah, okay, I just Musketeered here. And I decided to go for Ice Spirit. I don't know, it's just instinctive. I knew I had played a late Musketeer. Okay, and also I didn't support my Musketeer of Hog just now because I knew I wasn't exactly up on Elixir, so he could just go for something else and fully counter both of them. I played Ice Golem in front to pressure because I knew he was very, very low. Since he went for Balloon Rage just now, I surrounded this E-Wiz with Evil Skellies. I knew he might probably try to counter the Evil Skellies here, and by playing Bats. I just ignored the Bats and went Hog opposite lane. I knew he was low since he played Bats on Evil Skellies. So I was right, and I got a decent amount of damage with my Hog. My next strategy was to go Fireball right on the Witch right as it finishes crossing the bridge and it's about to go into your territory. Yeah, like that, but I mistimed it, and actually it shouldn't have gotten a hit at all. It should have been a full counter. Yeah, so my bad there, guys. So he went Balloon at the bridge, which was pretty stupid because he didn't take the conflict that I was back to my Muskie. And I was playing a pre-Ice Spirit because I knew he might go for Rage. And even if he didn't go for Rage, I would still have a healthy Musketeer and I could counter push. I went Skellies in front instead of Ice Golem because I knew I would need Ice Golem for the Mega Knight because I predicted that he would Mega Knight on my Musketeer, and I was right. So Cannon first and Ice Golem. Gotta make sure that you can cycle back to a Cannon quickly in case he plays Balloon later, and then a high Ice Spirit like that. Yeah, a high Ice Spirit over your Cannon so that the Mega Knight wouldn't jump on your Cannon, and so that your Cannon can continue firing the Mega Knight. Okay, nice Fireball and Lock. It will full counter its entire setup, and yeah, I had a healthy Musketeer, but I didn't really need it. I already used it on defense or something. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Play Musketeer usually on defense. You don't want to play offensively unless maybe your opponent has a building for your Hog, places it here, and then you can play Musketeer right here to hit the building. But only do this when you're not down on Elixir. Okay, so you just go to Mega Knight. My Hog gets one hit. This Musketeer in the back on the right lane to counter his Balloon. Mega Knight jumps on my Ice Golem, and then I play Evil Skellies behind the Mega Knight. Fireball both of them, and I tried to log, and apparently they were unnecessary because I'm not that familiar against Archer Queen, but better safe than sorry, right? Okay, both my Musketeers are firing at his Mega Knight. I was just log his Witch at the right time. Yeah, very nice, and I just played Balloon there. Very silly of him. I went Hog because his Balloon does not have any effect on my Hog. They're two separate things. Fireball his tower, and it didn't hit his Inferno, but it didn't really matter anyway. You could just count it as part of the Fireball cycle, whereas the Inferno Tower would put him at a -1 deficit. It would be a -1 trade for him. Nice Ice Spirit, and he tried to Rage, and I went for Ice Golem here. Then Skellies. Just wanted to distract the Mega Knight for as long as possible and keep your Cannon alive. I went for okay, I just had a Fireball, that's it. Yeah, very, very clean defense. But he didn't have any Evos. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, I lost against this minor ball breakers deck. I was just screwing up. Oh yeah, okay. What was this? Oh yeah, that was early in the morning. I was really messing up very badly. Let me show you this game. He was playing a weird deck. Looks like his main deck, because Bomber, Mega Knight, Baby Dragon. He was playing Mega Knight Ram. Oh, he was also under level. Wait, he was under level. Oh, wait. Okay, let's not feature that game. He had level 10 Skellies only. Yeah, the guy was under level. Yeah, I guess this is it. Yeah, I guess this is it. That's it. Guess we're done, guys. Thank you so much for watching my 2.6 games and that one Expo game. I know my gameplay wasn't perfect because I'm kind of rusty. I haven't played much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and take care, everyone. See you in the next video.